I must say I feel a bit like Zsa Zsa Gabor's fifth husband. The wedding night said, I know what I'm supposed to do, I just don't know how to make it interesting. After all of these plaudits that have already been bestowed on my beloved friend. I think it's appropriate, particularly here at the embassy in this evening, for me to make a major announcement, and that is my conversion to Judaism. I do this not because of any particular liking for the religion. It's just that I've had to, for so many years, put up with all the bullshit that goes on with the religion that I might as well convert. The Shabbat elevator. Anybody here? Eric, you been on a Shabbat elevator? Takes your goddamn half an hour to get down to the lobby. Right? Shabbat elevators. Pushing those buttons and nothing happens. Nobody there. If there's anything, if I never see again in my life, I will die a happy man, and that's salmon. Why? At every fucking kosher meal, we have to have salmon. And I'd like to have a round of applause tonight because we didn't have salmon. Not having salmon. And then these walk to vote, I don't mind it in the springtime, but Jesus, it gets kind of cold here in Washington. I'm from Arizona, you got to walk a couple of miles. Anyway, there's a whole lot of the things that I've had to put up with all these years, and so I think maybe some benefit may be gained in heaven from my careful observance through all the Orthodox. Joe and I have been going to Germany for 20 years now, the two of us, and thank you, Mr. Secretary, for the transportation. We always know how well we're doing with the Secretary, whether it's a shitty airplane or not. I think this year we're getting a tighter cut. Anyway, so Joe and I are on our way to Munich. As you know, we leave on Thursday night in order to get to the next day. And this particular ride, we were in very good favor. I don't know if Dick might have been, thank you, Dick. And it had a little compartment up in front with the two of us, big deal. We were the leaders of the delegation. We didn't have to be back there with, some of the other jerks like house guys, So I pop a couple of Ambien and go to sleep, and then all of a sudden I hear this mumbling and this noise, and I look, and here's this guy wearing a shawl and a hat on, I thought maybe I had died. Joe said that I should have been really happy because when I came to heaven I would have been met by a rabbi. Another signal reason, maybe that's a sign why I should begin my conversion. And Hebrew lessons, of course, I think that's an important part. I know a lot of them. Mensch, I know a lot of things. I've got a real head start thanks to Joe. So anyway, but we've had some wonderful experiences together, and some of them have been actually quite remarkable. One time Joe and I went down to Mexico City to visit the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And, there was a cardinal there who showed us around. This is very, very serious. There was a cardinal there who showed us around, and I watched him and Joe have a conversation about the Christian religion and the Jewish religion, which was really one of the more remarkable kind of exchanges that I have seen in my entire life. I watched him as we traveled around the world with his really remarkable way of dealing with people. It's sort of good cop, bad cop. He's a nice guy, and I'm a jerk. And yet, not just overseas. we've had some wonderful times together. Hadassah has put up with a great deal also, and I really think that one of the things that has happened between me and him and Lindsay, well, you know, it's interesting because he speaks Hebrew and I have to many times translate Lindsey Graham's remarks, depending on what part of the world that we are in. And so we've had some really marvelous times together, and those times won't end. But I have had the great honor and privilege. I just came from a ceremony honoring our beloved friend Warren Rudman, who, as you know, passed away. It was really one of the great, really, Fred was there and I was there. It was a wonderful experience. And he was a great, great guy. And so I really had one of the great honors of my life was serving in the Senate with some wonderful people. Christoph, another, not you, Chris, not you. He's a brand new guy. So we've had some, I've had the great honor and privilege of knowing some really remarkable people. And the Senate is a funny place, as we all know. But I have never known anyone in my life that has had the true qualities, the Judeo-Christian principles, not only in belief but in practice. And my life has been greatly enriched. And frankly, maybe a couple of the rough edges that I have probably been worn a little smooth because of my wonderful and warm relationship with a person who I think the kindest thing I think you can say about a person is that they truly live what they believe, and that's Joe Lieberman. Thank you.